Mark Vincent has become a household name in Australian classical music and he's preparing for a big Christmas concert later this year. Mark, I love a bit of Christmas. Welcome to the Ben, Rob and Robbo Show.
Thank you for having me. Yes, I love Christmas myself, especially now being a dad. It gives it a whole new meaning for me. So it's great.
That's certainly true. You've announced a very special one-night-only Christmas show. What can fans like myself expect? I hope you're bringing out the classics.
I am. Look, I have to say, finally, after all this time, after 7 months of not being able to perform live, I get to finally launch my Christmas show. I never thought, to be honest, that this would be possible this year with everything that's happened with COVID. But the response has been incredible. Like, we've already sold pretty much 50% of the room on the pre-sale through Ticketmaster. So it just shows you that people are busting to get out of their homes, see a show and get back to the normal. And for me, being a performer, it's no better thrill than knowing I'm going to be on stage very soon with my musicians because, as I've said, I've been waiting for this moment for a long time now. And it's just great to see that the confidence is out there and then I'm doing a Christmas show. It's fantastic.
I love it.
You know, Mark, I just was going to say, I think that you're incredibly dynamic. I think, you can go onto these radio or TV shows and they can only give you so much. And you've really been a survivor and continued to be in the forefront. Has that been exceptionally hard during COVID?
Oh, absolutely. Because I think at a time like this, you would agree, living in Melbourne especially, you kind of doubt yourself. You get in this kind of negativity headspace of thinking, will the normal ever happen? Will I ever perform again? Will I ever, do the things that I love to do like we were doing, last year? But I guess it all depends on who you're surrounded with and being around the right people to give you that confidence to better yourself and go through those hard times. Like, I mean to say, it's been 11 years since I was on Australia's Got Talent. It's never been an easy journey. But I've been lucky enough, I've had my family support, I have an amazing wife, and it's so much more than just success. I think it's passion. I think it's, having enthusiasm to do what you love. And I've been blessed that I've had that in my life so far.
So, Mark, you were 15 when you auditioned for Australia's Got Talent. You just talked about your support and your passion there. What else do you think it is that's helped your career stay the long course?
Hard work. It's funny, people say to me, I think it's on some sort of special formula. Like, Mark, how do you stay in the industry for 11 years? How do you, keep selling records and doing shows and so forth? And I guess the only thing, it's quite simple, is working hard and wanting to better yourself. Like, I'm very lucky enough that I come from a family, with my Italian heritage, that they're very hard workers. So when they came to this country, all they knew was work, 7 days a week, morning and night. And it doesn't matter what profession you do, if you give it that recipe of hard work, there's no reason why you can't succeed. And obviously, look, there are other things as well, in the essence of being around the right people, bettering yourself as an artist, as I said. And the most important thing is to have the passion. I think, being in show business, there's no other business like it. I don't care what anyone says. And I think if you have the belief and trust your own instincts, anything can be possible. I'm not sure if you would agree, but that's something I swear by.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And particularly at 15 years of age, but even now at 27, classical music is not typically, what a 27-year-old is listening to. I'd love to know, where does this passion come from?
Well, look, many people know the story. I always listened to classical music since I was 8 years old. And the playlist was always Andrea Bocelli, Mario Lanza, and Luciano Pavarotti, because I grew up in my grandfather's Italian restaurant. So people would come in and we'd play that music all the time. And I think with muscle memory and listening to that classical music all the time, it's been a part of me. And when I would go to school, for example, kids would be playing Eminem or, people like Beyonce or so forth. And I was listening to Andrea Bocelli. That was my passion. I used to be judged for it because it was something unusual, thinking, why is a young person like Mark, listening to classical music? But the great part about it is, it's been 11 years, as I said, since the show. And as I'm doing my live performances, I'm starting to see a lot of people my age coming to the show, because what I'm trying to do is prolong classical music for the next, hopefully, 100 years. So it's respected for what it deserves to be, especially in this country.
Well, tickets
Absolutely.
to Mark Vincent's show, All My Love at Christmas, are on sale right now through Ticketmaster, and you're 50% sold. After this interview, I expect it to be 100% sold, Ben, Rob and Robbo viewers, because it is going to be fabulous. Make sure you grab your tickets quickly. Mark, you are a bloody legend, and I hope you come back on the show. You're a really nice guy. Thanks for being on the Ben, Rob and Robbo show.
Guys, thank you so much for having me on. And look, hopefully when all this craziness is over, I can grab you all and give you a big bear hug. Because I'm not allowed to touch anyone at the moment. It's a bit crazy. It's elbows or feet, I don't know. But anyway, keep safe and thanks for having me on.
Sounds good. Thank you, Mark.
Sounds amazing.
Bye.
It's the Ben, Rob and Robbo Ben.